Hey dudes, Carl here, coming to you from the apartment. I gotta wake up early tomorrow because I'm doing heavy bulk. Doing the heavy stuff tomorrow, driving the big truck, 24-foot box truck. Yeah, still working on those farmer jobs. Anyway, I was gonna make the video with my brand new computer. I was really excited, but you gotta have like QuickTime, and I've been doing Mac and apps for so long, getting back into a regular laptop, it's going to take some work. My last laptop was 2017. What is it, 2025? That's like 8 years old. I'm a cryptic dude. See, here we go. We're going to do it. Going to have to learn, though. Old dog, new tricks, or old tricks. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so we're doing that. It'll be cool. Anyway, Timbury, let's get to it. The Timbury on the Sarasota Tim 3000. He's tired of it. He's going to draw a line in the sand. Yep, sure he is. Okay, he's using hashtags now. He thinks he's going to be some big beach reviewer. You know, Lido Beach, hashtag. Doesn't say Sarasota Tim or nothing. 8 minutes. Angel Mission #1. Good job, Angel. Yep. And no intro, though. Using hashtags, but no intro. I don't know. Is it going to work? I don't know. We'll see. No water yesterday. It was too rough. Are we going to have water today? You'll see. It's a surprise. Tim's watch is still working. He shows you he's still wearing it. But there's no free parking at Lido Beach, so he's got to go down to the ne'er-do-well section where the riffraff parks that goes to Lido Beach. So that's where Tim's in the riffraff section. And then he tells you that's the Holiday Inn that hasn't been a Holiday Inn forever. You know, driving with Grandpa to the beach. Oh, and Tim got a new shirt. Of course he did. Tim's always buying shit. Then he shows you the Lido Beach snack bar, which is still closed. Yeah, it's still closed. That's crazy. He's there too early. I guess it probably doesn't open till 10. He's there at 9:34. Eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. Eye for an eye was #1. Good job, dude. He's cool. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Anyway, and he's in Tim's comments. He's walking on Tim's lawn. I love it. I love it. Yeah, anyway, it's boring, looking at a snack shop that's closed. And then he shows you a pool you can swim in if you pay $2. Tim ain't gonna pay no $2 to swim in a pool. And he's not thrilled about not having free parking. Will Tim get in the water today? 10 minutes? Look, he's got all the stuff to go to the beach. He's got this huge thing that he's got to roll to the beach because he's a big minimalist. First with Stephanie. Bubba says he's glamping at the beach. Yeah. Bella Holden says Tim's just a big kid. And Noelle says, who's working the camera? Noelle, you're new around here. Everybody knows who's holding the camera. And then Mom films her little preteen out in the water in his little scuba gear. Yep, at the beach. Very cool. They only stayed for probably an hour because, I don't know, Tim can't last more than an hour at the beach. All right, now here we are. And then that was like what? I don't know. Then he went dark until he did this evening chat. And then it's draw a line in the sand. I'm tired of being a fat whale. I saw the pictures of me out there in the water. I look like a big old whale with the big old C cups. Yeah, Timmy's got man boobs going. Timmy's at his clubhouse filming. First was Dean. He's got to get this filmed. He'll probably be dark till tomorrow because he's just filming this shit, and then him and Tammy are going back to the condo and drinking wine. He'll watch cowboy movies, and she'll watch The Housewives in the other room. And that's how it'll be. He talks about how his air conditioner is too expensive, which I told you guys that was going to be the big problem. And he's only got one air conditioner, and the trailer's too big for one air conditioner if it's above 80 degrees. So he's either got to get 2 units, or he can't do it. It's not going to work, you know. And anyway, more diet talk. He's going to be keto, animal only, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Really, he's got to be on a diet for more than a day to really worry about it and talk about it. And then he got more of that cheese that he wants you to eat, a big old block of cheese. He's going to eat cheese because that won't make him fat, because he can eat 4,000 calories a day as long as it's the right stuff, and he won't gain weight, because in Tim's mind, it's the diet that makes him lose weight, not the amount of energy he's putting in his pie hole. The ST3000. Yeah, Tim says he did a bunch of stuff. We didn't see any of it, so it didn't happen. Yeah, he would have filmed, then this stuff he's talking about, he would have filmed it if it happened, so it didn't happen. Him and Tammy were doing something, and it didn't have anything to do with this. Told you you had 10,000 steps, but didn't show it to you. So, you know that. And then he makes 40,000 a year, but you people all need to pitch in and start buying him coffee so he can buy coffees for his taste test review. Tim, pay for your own coffee. Drink your own coffee. Why do we gotta pay for you to have coffees? And you don't pay it forward anymore. You used to say you pay it forward. You haven't paid it forward forever. And the only person you paid it forward was for Tammy, who was right behind you. Is that how you're controlling your paying it forward? You have Tammy behind you, and so whatever her thing is you pay, and it's never been anybody but Tammy? That'd be funny, man. That would be a good scam. That would be good. You grifted us good if that's what you're doing. Tim wants everybody to be a better driver, so you people all drive better for Timmy, so he can be his safeness, driving around, reading stuff, filming, you know. It's all you people need to be better drivers, not Timbo. No. And then go ahead. It's his famous one. Yeah. Oh, and surprise, surprise, he doesn't like his bike anymore. That you actually have to pedal yourself and exercise. Imagine that. Doesn't like it anymore. Says that bike is going bye-bye. It's been like 2 weeks getting it, and now he's getting rid of it. You know, Tim, it just... whatever. It used to be fun, Tim. Now it's just annoying. Yeah, more comments. KHC thinks Tim needs another air conditioning installed. Yes, he does, KHC. If he wants to camp in weather that's above 80 degrees, he's got to have 2 units on his camper. That is true. 1 unit ain't going to cut it. It's got to be under 80 degrees for that 1 unit to be able to cool that thing down. That's why he leaves in the morning and don't come back to the evening, because he's not going to run his air conditioning. Anyway, Josh says, don't turn the air conditioner off completely, Tim. Leave it at like 79. Well, Josh, that's great advice. The only problem is you're giving it to Tim. He's not going to take it. So it's too bad, but it is good advice, Josh. And you're just trying to help him like everybody has been, and he just won't take it. Just like with all the diets people try to help him with, he won't listen. Westfall tells Tim it's a calorie deficit that makes you lose weight. You know, the pie hole diet. Yeah, Westfall, I've been telling him that. Everybody's been telling him that, but he doesn't believe it. He thinks he should be able to eat all the food he wants and not be hungry and lose weight. That's what he thinks. And he thinks there's some magic diet out there that'll do that for him, just like all his other stuff. He thinks if he gets hurt, there's some magic pill he can take that's just going to make him all better. Or he can, if his eyes are messed up, he can just have some magic surgery and his eyes are all better. Tim doesn't understand that sometimes things just get messed up and they stay messed up. And if he had prevention, it would help you out. Like on his teeth. If he had done prevention, it probably wind up costing the same amount of money over time. But his teeth would be in better shape. Now he's got, Frankenstein teethers. Yeah, ground all his teeth off and put crowns on them. So now if the crowns ever come off, the tooth is just a big Frankenstein tooth. It's toast. And then the root canal, that's not much better. You just don't want to have that stuff. You want to take care of your mouth, Tim. Angel Mission says nobody likes a quitter, Tim, so don't quit. Don't quit. And Blaze of Glory wants Tim to get on Ozempic. Well, Blaze, are you going to pay for it? Ozempic costs a lot of money, dude. I know that firsthand. And he would take Wegovy because he's just doing it for weight loss. Unless he's a type 2 diabetic, which we don't know. I've suspected, but, you know, maybe that's anecdotal because I am, and Cal Polte is, and he has the same stuff that we all have that are type 2 diabetics, but I don't know. We don't know his blood sugar numbers, so we just don't know. Yeah. So anyway, doing heavy boat. I'll have time to learn how to use my computer. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be on my computer and I'll be able to do stuff, and I'll have more editing skills and more stuff to do my art. Because Blind View says no more just film, point, up, shoot, and click. That's not good. No. If you're going to be a true artist on YouTube, you got to have cuts, jump cuts, music, sound effects, all sorts of stuff, like the dinger dinger. Yeah, like dinger dinger. Yep. So, see you later. Bye.